Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how I groom a face on this little Pom-Chi. Gareth has already been prepped and I'm now just clearing the eyes with my Experto trimmers on a number 9 blade. Just in front of those eyes is about a little centimetre, and this all depends on how long the muzzle is as to how far down the muzzle I come. Now, we all hate those little dirty bits in front of the nose and the lip line, and this is really something that elevates your groom when you remove these little dirty hairs. Once I've done that, I move on to my clipper work. Now, to get a real fast face completed in the salon, a comb attachment is a great option. So here I'm using a 22mm wide on my Heiniger clippers. Underneath the comb attachment, I have my wide 30 blade, which gives you the best finish. Yes, you can use a 10 blade or even a 15, but a 30 really is the optimum one to use. Now I switch to my Utsumi curves just to start that visor, and I hold my scissors in reverse to start the visor and then turn them around to just blend the visor into the head. Once I've done that, I start working underneath the chin, and this is my starting point for building my muzzle. Gareth has a very round little face, so it's all about trying to get it as round as possible and lifting, so removing all that unnecessary coat from under the neck, almost like the thick cheek area, because we want to create a nice strong jawline to help us keep that round head in place. And the muzzle takes time to build, so this is a bit by bit creation. Once I've scissored a little bit, then I use my comb to comb out the hair again into position. And it's just all about connecting the sides of the face up in front of that ear so the ear can breathe, and then into the head. I then next move on to the muzzle, and I've combed it all up, ready to just clear the hair that is in front of those eyes, just so the eyes can peek over the top of the muzzle. It gives a really cute little finish to the face. I then switch to the other side of the face where I work on curving up in front of the ear and building it again. Here I'm using my Utsumi pink line comb to really help me grip this coat, because he does have a very soft linty coat which can be very tricky to get a beautiful finish on. So once I've cut in the bulk of the shape, I am then going to switch over to my speedy blenders to really help me bring this face all together. And I generally spend about 10 minutes on the face. I then like to move on, work on my legs, give the face a chance to move around and hair to decide on which position it wants to be in, and then I come back to the face last just to give it that final once over and make sure I've got every single hair cut, because it's better than doing that than spotting the hairs that you've missed as the dog is walking out with their owner. Nobody wants that. So a good little fluff up again. Stand back and always look at your dog just to see the full picture and see if there's anything that's not balancing quite right, because we want both sides of the face to be symmetrical. Once I'm happy with the shape, then I blend into the ears, because sometimes the ear set can be a little high on the dogs and we want to lower that. So just by cutting into the top of the ear hair, just helps to make those ears look like they're a bit lower down in the head, helping to give us that real round look that we're after. And please guys, don't forget, your comb is your friend, so use it. Use it, because you have to. Once you've done a little bit of scissoring, comb. Please don't underestimate how important your comb is, and a good quality comb at that. And then finally, I'm just blending the back of the head into the neck area. and just trimming his ears. He is growing these out a little bit now. He's had lots of different style ears, but the owner now likes a little bit of a longer ear. And final touches, I'm just back with my Utsumi curves, just a shadow over the whole face and head, just those little tiny hairs just to get a real precise finish, and check that no hair is coming in front of that nose, because we don't want a droopy sad face. We want a nice lifted, smiley, happy, animated face is what we're trying to achieve here. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I will be doing more of this style of video to come on my YouTube channel. So if there's a breed that you'd like to see or a style that you'd like to see, then please let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you do have anything to say, then drop me a little message below and I'll be more than happy to message you back. I hope you've learned something from this little video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.